Hey, and thanks for stopping by. Today I'll be making beef stew. Let's get started. Okay, here I have some beef stew meat. And I'm going to take them out, and those that I think that are too big, I'm going to just cut them up a little more, and I'm going to rinse them off. These all seem pretty good. I'm just going to cut those large ones like that. Just want bite size. I don't like big chunks. I'm going to take care of this really quick. So I've cut them up. Just little small sizes. Now I'm going to rinse them off using cold water. I'm going to add them into the pan. And we're going to add water, but just enough to cover. I'll show you. See, just enough to cover. And we're going to put these on and let them start cooking. So while the meat is starting to cook, we're just going to get these potatoes ready. And I'm just using 2. Like I always say, I'm not making a lot, just a little. But, you know, if you were making a larger portion, of course you would double or triple just about everything. It's getting cold outside. I'm going to start having chilies and soups and stews and things like that. Keep your warm meals. Yeah. I'm going to finish this up. We're just going to cut these in squares the best that you can. Oh, be still. If you have some kind of gadget to get the job done, then use that. I would. I'll put it in the water. You know, it keeps them from oxidizing, turning brown. They just don't look good, even though they're still good when they turn colors. You know, right away, but they don't look good. Make you not want to eat them. So make sure you have you some cool water. They're about the same size as the beef. Around that size. Maybe a little bigger. Get on back in there. Get back in there. There you go. We're going to rinse these off. And just let them sit in cold water until you're ready. And then we're going to cut our veggies. Yep, that's what we're going to do next. Alrighty. Okay, I want you to see what happens when you cook this beef. See this top that gets on there? I like to skim most of that off. I don't like it. So I'm just letting you see. I mean, it'll cook away, but it doesn't look good. Okay, and I'm going to get this off and put this back on the stove. And I have a can of diced tomatoes. that I'm going to add in. There we go. Back on the stove we go. And we're going to do the carrots kind of like the same way. I'll rinse them off first. Do this second. Hope all is well with you. All is definitely well with me because I'm here. Here to fight another day. Absolutely. A nail. Let me rinse them off right quick. Use as much or as little as you like. They said good for your eyes, the beta carotene in here. I need to eat one a day. I should. And that's quite enough, and I'm just going to put these in water as well. Chop our onion. Get over here. Yep, I talk to the food. Okay. Into the pots. Turn it up because I have it really low now, but I'm going to turn it up because this beef broth is going to bring the heat down in it. So we're just going to pour that whole can of beef broth. I'm going to add just a pinch of salt. That's it. I'm going to add some pepper. And we're going to bring it back to a boil. And add our other ingredients. And add in some onion powder. You see, I brought it back to a boil. Some garlic powder. Whoops. That came out of there. And our potatoes. Let me pour the water on. Smells good already. I haven't even did much. And I have here some diced tomatoes, and I don't like all of the juice. I'm going to pour most of the juice off. I'm going to add these in. Move these around. And let those get started. I'm going to cover this up. Okay, when it comes up to this height, ow, ow, ooh, that dripped on my feet. Oh, excuse me, y'all, that was so hot. Then we're going to turn it down and bring it to a low boil. I'm going to add in some brown gravy mix. I won't hold that over my feet again. It's stinging. This is going to help thicken it, and so will the potatoes as they cook. You know, the starches will come out. It'll start to thicken. We're going to have to start tasting. They're lumpy, but it'll break up. It'll cook into the... I'm going to put that in there and get the rest of that out of there. That's just me. Let's taste it. See what's going on. See what we need. I'm going to bring this back up again to a boil. Just move it around. Don't dig in. You don't want to break up potatoes or anything. Try that again. Okay. Here's our onions. Get on down in there. And I have some butter. It's about a tablespoon or so. I'm going to toss that around. And I have some bouillon, some beef, some more flavor. And when you're adding this in, you do a little, and you taste, and you do a little, because you know when these seasonings, especially the ones with the salt in them, start cooking down, they'll get really salty. So like I always say, be light-handed. Be light-handed when it comes to your seasonings with salt in it. To ruin a dish, I did it. More than once. I'm going to add some more. And that's why you have to taste. Just taste. And taste. And taste. Until you have it to the way, excuse me, tripping over my tongue, until you have it where you want it. Taste it in the way you want it. And let me put some more pepper. And I'm going to wait to put my carrots in. And I also have some pasta. Some ditalini. I think that's where you pronunciate it, but let me see. I want you to see what they look like. Just a few. This makes the dish a little more filling, that's all. You don't have to. See? They have little holes in them, can you see? But yeah, I'm going to put some of those in. Not much, maybe about a handful, but meanwhile, we're going to let this just simmer and cook down. Meanwhile, while we're waiting for our beef stew to simmer and cook down, could you give me a thumbs up, subscribe, tap that bell, share, and comment? I would love to hear from you. Okay, so when your potatoes get tender, you're going to test them. Those are tender. Let me stir this up a little bit. I'm going to, let me pour the water off of this carrot. We're going to add our carrots in. Let me turn it up because it's going to bring the heat down. Every time you add something, it kind of brings the heat down. So you want to keep it up. Keep your heat up. Oh. And I'm going to add about a handful of these ditalini pastas. They're so cute. Ooh. That's enough right there. You don't want a whole lot. And maybe you do. I'm going to stir this and I'm going to taste. We're almost there. Pretty good. And I'm going to add some more beef bouillon. Just give it a little more flavor. It's good, but it needs a little more flavor. And I'm going to add in a little green. This is God's favorite color, in my opinion. It's his, it's mine too. Okay, we're going to let this simmer. Let the pasta cook. And the carrots. And the flavors marinate a little more. And pretty soon we'll be having some stew. Ooh. Just want you to see how it's thickened up. And it tastes pretty doggone good too. We don't have much longer. We're just waiting for the carrots to get tender and for a little pasta. Ditanelli, whatever it was, I forgot. Oh, but you know, I showed it to you. Waiting for the little pasta to get done. And I'm just tossing because we don't, these are potatoes, they're so tender. We don't want to break them though. So just be careful when you're tossing them. I think we're about there now. Oh yeah, we're ready. Okay. Yep. I'm sorry, I was trying to let you see. This right here is everything. Everything you would want it to be. Trust and believe me. Wipe this off. Let's do a shake of parsley. There you have it, guys. Beef stew. Well, thanks for hanging out with me. I had a ball. I hope you did too. And remember to pray. Then pray some more. Pray for her, pray for him, pray for you, pray for them, pray for us. Don't stop praying. And until next time, eat well and be well. That's it and that's all. Later.